Harv taught us that music and theater are arts born of craft, born of hard work, born of a process that unites dozens of, in our case, mostly untrained high school students around a single unified artistic vision. We were inspired by his dedication, his commitment to excellence, and most of all, his sense of humor. There's a story of a returning Piedmont High Performing Arts alum who came back to see one of the high school shows after this alum had graduated. Now, I apologize if some of you have heard this story. My brother John told it at Harv's retirement dinner, but I think it bears repeating. Anyway, this returning alum, who I will not name, but I will say this person had several leads in Harv's high school shows, so, you know, was a big shot. Anyway, this alum returned to the high school, saw the performance, and went up to Harv afterwards, and he said, oh, "We weren't that bad, were we?"
No, I know what he said. No,
and Harv just looked at me. No, it wasn't me. At least I don't think it was me. God, I hope it wasn't me. Anyway, this alum asked, "We weren't that bad, were we?" And Harv just raised his eyebrow, nailed this former student with, "No, you were worse." And what that story illustrates to me, aside from Harv's quick way with a put down, is how Harv not only made sure that his former students didn't get too big for their britches, but also how he protected his current students. He wasn't sentimental. He didn't live in the past. He was always looking forward to the next concert, the next production, the next round of students. I think this made him an artist. It also made him a teacher. Harv never held his current students up to any false standards set by previous students. We all consider, each of us, our years here at Piedmont High School the glory years, because Harv made us feel glorious. In 1979, I had this idea. Piedmont always has this great 4th of July parade and a concert in the park, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we could get a bunch of Piedmont High alums past and present, together and mount a production of the musical 1776 for the 4th of July. I told my parents my idea, and they said, "Well, you should do it." And I had an aha moment. Actually, at first I had a Scooby-Doo moment. Because I went, "Really? Really? I had never directed a show before. But because I had watched Alan Harvey put together these concerts and shows for so many years, I knew it could be done. And I knew I had the skills to make it happen. So in 1980, with Harv as music director, we performed 1776 with every Piedmont High class from 1974 to 1983 represented either backstage, on stage, or in the orchestra. Including, actually, Piedmont High alums Hunter McCreary, class of 1955, and my father, Kent Tichenor, Piedmont High class of 1949. If Harv were here, he would insist on pointing out that both Hunter and my dad were way before his time. That production of 1776 could literally not have happened without Alan Harvey. His example, his leadership, his humor, his professionalism, his artistry were the example I had to show me how to proceed. I went on to grad school in directing, and I continue to make my living in the theater every day using skills I learned from Alan Harvey. In fact, Jody Weiland, now Jody McFarland, thinks that I probably got my start reducing things for a living because I was allowed to call Mr. Harvey Harv. Maybe she's right. But it is funny that being back up here on stage, on this stage, talking about Harv, thinking about it, all these memories are coming back, and so are the butterflies. I think we all remember what it was like to audition for Harv, for a part in a musical, for a solo in a concert, or to audition for a first chair in the orchestra. It was nerve-wracking. It was.
Okay. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. No. I feel kind of bad.
You look horrible. Jim.
No, it's not a barrier. It's not a big deal. I'm just.
How does he look? How does he look?
You don't look great. You look like you've aged 30 years overnight.
I was just saying that I'm out here now, and it's all those feelings are coming back. I'm scared of auditioning for Harv all over again. It's coming back.
Don't be scared. Be bold.
No.
Just follow our simple rules.
No, don't. even his hair has run with fear. He has a stick that beats your time, you better not forget the rhyme.
He shies from Harvey's eyes, he is not worth mosquito larvae. Ain't I ever one, dear Harvey?
Larvae, 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 ain't I never one, dear Harvey. Harv has a mind without a peer, even his hair hath run with fear. He has a stick that beats your time, you better not forget your rhyme. I'll take heart and try for a part, though I fear a role he'll starve me. Much I'd spend to save my rear end, I am afraid he will not larve me, larve me, larve me, larve me. May I never run, dear Harvey. If our nerves we can endow, Harv will surely show us how. Follow his beats and take a bow, else you'll run from his eyebrow.
Harv's respect does still resound.
Harv's love does still surround.
Harv was